running condition, ready?
Look at this. That'll be the last time this truck pushes that plow at all.
I think well, this truck will.
Yeah.
How do you
even take this thing off?
You need a forklift? You got pins and stuff, but there's no jack, I don't think.
Hopefully it comes off. Oh, there it goes.
There's one. Bye plow.
It looks already better without the plow on it.
This plow's just ugly.
Yeah, these front ends look good. I like them.
This is my favorite year of Fords. Front ends, the 11 to 16s.
Back at it on a Monday morning now. Let the truck sit in the garage over the weekend. It's time to get the business here.
If anyone's interested in this Salter, send us a message or drop a comment. And it's fully hydraulic, and we're going to unbolt this with 4 bolts and 3 quick disconnects for the hydraulic lines.
Why are we doing that?
Because we have a good 9-foot rust-free utility body that we're going to put onto this truck. And we're going to get rid of the fenders. The whole hydraulic tank's going. We're going to take the plow pump, not the pump. With the plow's off, we're going to take the hydraulic lines for the plow off.
Yeah.
And what else? First, go down below, click on our website. We're going to start putting what we have for sale right on the front page of our website with the pricing and everything in the descriptions. And this will be coming up shortly. And that's it. Every video we have is going to have our website down below, and it's just going to be updated daily with current inventory.
Yeah.
And also when our next auction is, and also where our other stuff is for sale. So there's all different platforms we use to sell, and we'll include that below. They look like they just put this Salter on, like the old one went out maybe.
Yeah, look at these angle iron brackets. These look pretty new. They just surface rust all over them.
The bolts look new too. Also, it would help if I had the right size, right?
Yeah. But to give a little background on why we're going this route, there's three different ways we could have went at this project, if you want to say that, to get it sold. Is number one, leave it the way that it is as a salt truck with the plow, which we already removed on the front, which is a good idea, but the Salter is not going to work, and it's never going to work. The Salter itself will work, but the hydraulic system running back is broken in one spot where the cable is actually actuating the Salter, and it's going to be expensive to kind of fix that to make it work right. The plunger inside of one of these valves over here is completely stuck down in that area, and just to fix it and get that rebuilt or whatever, get a new one.
But that also doesn't make sense to take the plow off and the body just because of that one pump.
Yeah, so that's why we're taking the Salter off to start. we were thinking about putting a dump body back here and using that also, but that lever hasn't moved in forever.
Once again, we don't need that lever. I was thinking about this over the weekend. The bottom lever is shot for the dump body for the up and down, but the top two are good, so we could just tap the dump body into the top two ports and run it off of the two different levers to run a dump body, but then it comes down to how much money you can actually make with the three different
ways of going. Yeah.
One could be cabin chassis, right?
Yep.
One could be as it sits. One could be take this off, put stainless steel dump body on it, and leave the plow on it. That's the way it's going to look the best. But then also the easiest is to just take this off and take the hydraulics off, since it's just, once you get it off and put the utility body on it, we're going to have a low mile 6.7 diesel truck that somebody can use the rust. The bed is literally rust free. It has good toolboxes and drawers, and the tailgate works good on it. Because if you're buying this, we have to think about our crowd that we're selling this to. Are they going to want the Salter on here full time? No. Realistically not. They're going to want the plow on the front where they can take it on and off if they're doing parking lots. But the audience currently that we're selling to is not going to want this truck to be a 3 month out of the year dedicated salt truck. We'll call it that. They're going to want it to be a dump truck or something else.
Or like
something
a work,
with a bed.
yeah, working truck.
The problem is if we put the dump body on here, when you do the math of how much the dump body is to put on here, what we're going to sell it for versus what we're going to sell it for with the utility body, it makes sense to just sell the dump body on Facebook
separate,
and just put our body the utility body that we got for virtually nothing on here and send it as a 4-wheel drive utility truck.
And not to mention too, on this truck, the PTO pump underneath is screwed up. It needs to be replaced. It's making a noise. So by the time we fix this problem and the PTO pump and put the dump body on it, it's a lot more than just putting the utility body on here and making the money on the truck itself and selling the stainless steel dump body separately.
And it would go
we ran the numbers, kind of what we're expecting to get. It's all a numbers game.
If we've had a dump body in stock that was fully electric, we'd be talking differently. We'd be making this into a dump body if it was electric.
Yeah.
Versus if it didn't involve hydraulics.
Just a lot of work. The hoses are expensive on these things. It's a lot more work than you think.
We're a buy and sell business, so we got to get it out of here as soon as we can, but the most efficient way we got to get the truck done.
We're not even just to keep the plow on the front. We're not fixing the PTO pump to spend all that money to do that. It's not worth it. Take the plow off. If anybody's interested in that plow too, it's for sale.
The plow works fine. I think the Salter will work fine too. It's just we didn't get to test it.
Yeah. See, the 3 levers are here. They're run. When you move this, it runs a cable down in here. You see, we got 3 cables, but since the one plunger's stuck, we actually this lever actually snapped off as well, trying to get it to move. You can see that clean break right there. And then the Salter controller also has a wire broken. It's going somewhere. It's broken down in here. It's broken right here. Forget it.
Yeah, but if it was our truck and we were going to keep this thing, we needed it for business. Fixing it.
Yeah, exactly. We need to do well and get it out and make space for the next one that's coming in. You hear that pump grinding down in there. Oh.
Got it?
That wasn't too bad. Someone come buy this. Like, give us $500 and you can have it.
It's in such good shape. Obviously, you use like an excavator or something to
pick it up.
That way. This hydraulic box has to come off.
And look, see, just for reference, this is where the other part of it snapped off.
They weren't dumping.
You can just see. You guys are probably looking at this truck like, wow, that thing's a pile of crap. But it's gonna clean up nice. It'll look better. hit a little bit of a roadblock, and there was really no better time that I could have demonstrated this product that Depstat sent us, because we're working on the bottom of this truck trying to get this pump off and having a real hard
PTO
time.
pump.
PTO pump, having a real hard time getting the bolts out and seeing what's what, because it's jam-packed. I'll take you under there in a second. But
yeah, like you said, good timing on this thing.
really good timing. I wasn't planning on putting this even in this video, but they just sent us this the other day, and we need another set of eyes to get under here to see what's going on, because we can't see. Anyways, this is a nice case. This is a borescope.
Oh, wow.
It's self-contained with the screen here, and it has a camera on the end.
And this is for cylinder heads too? You
This
can
is
go down.
Yeah, this is real skinny, so you can go down into, like, if we were working on this truck, we pulled an injector out or something, you could put this right down into the injector hole. Or
Glow plug holes, spark plugs on lawnmowers, small
Yep.
engines, cars.
Yeah, you know, stuff like if you dropped if a glow plug snapped off in here or something, you're worried if it messed up the piston or an injector tip or something like that, you could get down here. This has a built-in LED light, you can see that. And I've used these before. These things are really nice.
Do you think it could tell how dirty your hands are? Or
Yeah,
we just
probably.
need to show the camera?
Yeah.
The issue we're having here is the PTO runs off the side of the transmission on a gear.
Yeah.
And it seems like it was probably put in when the transmission was put in at the factory.
Yeah.
Bolts are like, there's no room
Just for reference, we're dismantling the pump underneath
to
the
get
truck,
to the main bolts.
Yes. There's about 6 bolts holding this thing onto the transmission, and this last bolt we just cannot see. You need like a mirror or something, or this. So we're gonna go ahead and hit our power button. This thing's charged up. It came charged. And there's a USB-C right there. You could see, my hands are dirty. And an SD card. So the nice thing about this thing is that you can record the video. So you don't have to see it in live time. You can hit the button, let it do its thing, and then go back and look at it.
Now how
Really
long
nice.
is the actual cord? 50 feet maybe?
But so it unravels. You can.
That's a lot of wire though.
It is. So like you can have the thing all the way over here and be all the way over here. But anyway, so you can see on the screen right now it's upside down. I'm going to turn it. There it is. See? It's looking at the camera. So he's got the cord and he's going underneath the truck.
Wow,
And
flashlight. I mean, I could just use this as my flashlight.
okay, you're upside down a little bit. Back it out just a hair. Okay, so you see that red thing? There's the pump right there. And the first bolt you can see is the easy one right there. And let's just say I want to record this. I can hit that's the button for taking a picture.
This is the hard bolt, Jim, up here.
Oh, that's the hard one?
Yep.
Oh, that is the hard one.
Maybe it makes it look easier with the camera.
Yeah. So you can see the camera from this point of view, but let's look at Steve's point of view under the truck.
Here's the pump. You can see right in here, there's 2 bolts, easy to access. The third bolt is up in the corner there, where the side of the little transmission has that piece sticking out. And we can't see anything. You can't see it from the top either, so.
We couldn't even tell what size it was.
Exactly, so that would have helped tremendously.
I think we could have stuck it right through the side of the fender well right here.
The bolt.
The camera, and look on the screen right here. I can see your light. I can actually see you down in there. You can see the red pump right there. Oh, I can see it right there. I can see just the side of the pump, and there's the bolt right there. Look at this. I'm running it right through the side of the fender well with one hand, which is great. So real quick, I just want to show just the last feature, just the we know how to take a picture, but if you hold the button, you can take a video. So now it's recording as we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like how it's not on your phone screen. It has its own.
yeah, so now like I can go into the engine bay here and get whatever I got to get that I can't normally see. Another great thing for this is in the 7.3s with the injector cups going bad. If you say you had to do injector cups while the motor's in the truck, you can't see the back cups. You can't get all the way back to those back
On the
cylinders.
passenger side.
Yeah, so you're up here laying on the top of the truck. You can actually get your back cylinders now with this.
And how many times we've done it with a cell phone where we take a video of somewhere and then pull the phone out and take a look and it's not accurate and it's not clear. I see this once again. So far on the products that have been sent to us, all 3 of them are going to be very beneficial for us.
Yeah, so the link will be down in the description for this, and we can go ahead and wrap this up on this one. This is a real nice product, so go check it out.
case too.
Yeah, it comes in a nice case. We'll put it away and give it a look. Here's the pump.
There's the pump.
Oh,
Wow. Just one gear. Is the gear got play in it? Is it missing teeth? It doesn't look like it. Which part was that?
I don't know, I guess it runs off of 2 gears as a gasket. Here, give me the camera real quick. Look at how easy it looks now. Look up in here. You got 3 studs. There's 1, 2, 3. Let me get the light up in there. And then you got these other 4 bolts, but this top bolt where the stud is and the other one, you can't get to them because the cab is right there. There's like no room to get a wrench up in there or to even look at the bolt.
So can you see into the transmission or what?
Yes, you can.
So if you started, transmission fluid's going everywhere?
Something's going to be spinning. There's a gear right there. So we need to get a cover, a basic cover again, and cover this back up and put it back to stock.
That's crazy.
so there it is. And then the back side of the pump is
Right here.
that sounds terrible.
But it also wasn't gonna like explode.
Yeah,
So someone.
maybe that's why they stopped using it. Maybe they thought there was like a knock in the engine. All right, we pulled the pump out. Now, did we fix the grinding noise? Let's hope. It sounds good. No more grinding. Beautiful.
It was this. I'll put my money on it that it was the play right here. The play in this gear.
Yeah. Piece of junk.